Hey everyone, this is Alisha Costanzo and welcome back to my channel. We are going to be doing our tabletop TBR game. I pulled a punishment, just so everybody is aware, for last month because I failed. This month, not quite sure if I'm going to fail or not, but it will be the next month's punishment if I'm doing that. So, not that reading's been bad. I had a blip there for a little while where reading was a little bit more difficult, but Rebecca is haunting me. So, yeah, okay. Anyways, been reading a lot of romance things that I wasn't supposed to, that wasn't on my TBR. And that might be part of the issue. But we're gonna get into these roles and we're gonna have some fun. So stay tuned. Join me for my punishment pull. Yeah. I didn't do well last month, so we're gonna pull a punishment card. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Hey, so my punishment is a book about religion. Now, that doesn't mean I have to pick a book, again, that I don't want to read that has religion in it. It's just not a trope or not an element of a book that I particularly enjoy most of the time. Learned from reading some of my father's suggestions that do have a lot of religion in them, I am just not a fan. So, but I did find a book that I want to read, and it is Agnes and the End of the World. I don't know much about this. I saw this in a bookstore when I was in New York with my dad, and I snapped a picture of it, and so I know there's like a cult thingy going on, and obviously it's the end of the world, so I'm pretty, you know what, you guys know me. I don't need to know anything else. I like going into books without too much knowledge because I don't want to be disappointed. I also don't want to predict too much because I can do that pretty well. So, yes, there's my punishment roll and my book. Let's go on to roll number one. Roll number one. Book swap. Roll number one, I don't have a book for. This is a book swap, so I don't have to pick a book. I just have the chance to swap out a book if I feel like it this month. This is gonna be excellent. Plus, it takes me back down to having 6 books instead of 7 with my punishment. So, book swap. Okay, all right. Okay, let's get on to roll number 2. Roll number 2. Hyped book. Roll number 2 is a hyped book. Now, the book I chose, it may or may not be cheating a little bit. I do not know. But it is Alone Out There, and who's the name? Riley Redgate. The reason I'm using this one is because I just got it from my holds. It just was one of the books I requested from my library a while ago because Books and Lala suggested it. So I'm gonna use her as my cue for hype. So that's how I'm linking all that together. I know it's space and a girl is out there all alone. Is this the one where she gets tricked by the old dude, making me think he's a teenager? I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out because we're gonna read the book. So, sci-fi, YA, Books and Lala, I'm here for it. All right, let's get on to roll number 2. Or, no, let's get on to roll number 3. Roll number 3. Roll this one for cover color. All right, roll number 3 is cover color. Let's put up my spinner wheel and see what color we're gonna pick for our book cover. I always want, black is always a good color. Blues tend to be good colors. Greens tend to be good colors. And pinks tend to be good colors because, romance. So, ooh, okay, purple. I think I can do purple. Purple. Okay, this is actually going to be a twofold excellent thing. So this is going to fit my series finisher because this is the second in a duology. And it is Smoke in the Sun by Renee Adia. I just read The Flame in the Mist, which was book 1 in this, last month for, what was it? Fire on the Cover. So I'm going to finish the series this month with purple cover. Apparently both cover reads. Still want to read it, so this is just the excellent opportunity to do that. First book, girl was being sold to another king by her dad, and people came and tried to kill her. I'm pretty sure the queen was the one who wanted her dead, blamed these other group of people. She dressed like a boy to go get revenge, realized that the boys weren't as bad as she thought they were, fell in love. And then the king and his brother, who she's betrothed to, or supposed to be betrothed to, come and get her with her brother, and she sacrifices herself as well as her love sacrifices himself to be taken to save all the rest of them. So that is where we are. Cliffhanger as all get out. Excited to finish it. And I remember a whole lot too because it hasn't been that long, which is excellent. I need to do that more often. Okay. Okay? Okay. Let's get on to rule number 4. Rule number 4. Freebie jar. So rule number 4 was the freebie jar, and we're gonna cut real quick to me pulling that in my office. All right, and as you guys saw, I got It's Broomsticks and Burials by Lily Webb. And I looked this up. Didn't read too much of the synopsis. I know that it's a cozy mystery. It's a small town. It kind of reminds me of Wisteria Witches, which I enjoyed the shit out of. People being burned at the stake, lots of magical stuff in the small town, talking cats. Like, yes, give me some quirkiness. I could really, really use a quirky personality. I should continue reading the Wisteria Witches. I bought it. I bought the whole series. I just need to sit and read, and this is the issue. But yes, I'm excited about this one. Hopefully I find a new series that I'm going to enjoy. We'll add it to the stack of series that I like to pick from now and then. Oh man. Okay, let's get on to rule number 5. Rule number 5. Should have read by now. Rule number 5 is a should have read by now. So let's jump to me pulling that one out. So as you guys saw, I got Wuthering Heights. I was just talking about this book and how terrible I think it's gonna be. Oh man, okay. Well, somebody's gonna have to read it to me because there would be no way for me to read this on my own. Let me tell you, I tried to read Pride and Prejudice and I enjoy the shit out of the movies and all the remakes and the TV show. I like the story. I could not read the book. I don't think I could even get through an audiobook, if I'm being honest with you. There's just too much stuff that I didn't like in society-wise. But Wuthering Heights, if you don't know what it's about, I can't tell you. I just know there's revenge love. And I think is it Heathcliff? And I don't know. It was the only reason I ever looked it up was because Twilight kept referencing it, and I'm just not into it. So we're going to be reading that this month. Okay. Let's get on to rule number 6. Rule number 6. Rule number 6 is a challenge read, and so last month I got... Ooh, I can't tell you what this is because I pick these after I do all of my rolls, and then I can tell you about them. But, okay. So it's called Relics, and it's by Tim Lebbon. I don't know much about it other than it sounded really cool and it's horror. So, yeah, I was looking up a whole bunch of horror books, and you'll find out in a second when we pick my challenge. So let's go pick my challenge. We passed the stars, we've got to pick a challenge. Horror. That's the star, and got a challenge, and it's horror. Did you guess? Was I obvious enough? And the book I'm choosing for this is The Book Eaters, and that's by Sunny Dean. I, again, don't really know a whole lot about this other than people eat books to survive and gain knowledge and stuff, and that sounds really freaking cool. Part of me kind of wishes I could do. I mean, I kind of do that. I kind of read books to survive. I don't like physically eat them, but you know. Anyways, I do have extras for my challenges of the month, and as per usual, I don't know most of what they are, so we'll pop them up here. I do know, like, I have contemporary, so I'll probably choose one of my contemporary series, weather related for Buzzwordathon, 2 characters on the cover for one of my other romance ones, underwater for I Love Vampire Novels, which is a Little Mermaid retelling, by the way. I do know that one. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a good month. I think it's good. I like the book swap. The book swap's gonna save me, I think, this month. Too bad I can't swap Wuthering Heights. Okay, maybe I can, I don't know. But that's gonna be it for me today. Let me know how your reading is going, what you're reading this month. I will say that I really enjoyed a lot of the books that I've read this month, so I really need to do a vlog. I need to do a vlog. I might have a little bit more time here soon, so here's hoping. Okay, anyways, thank you for being here. Let me know how you're doing in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Bye.